Hey everyone, have you heard about the latest article by Axios? It's absolutely wild. They're talking about something that could change everything. PhD-level super agents. Yes, you heard that right. AI agents capable of completing complex human tasks at an advanced level. So here's the big question. Is this the beginning of a whole new era for AI? Or are we diving into something far more profound than we're ready for? Stick with me, because what I'm about to share will blow your mind. It looks like OpenAI is gearing up for its next big breakthrough. According to reports, architects of the most advanced generative AI models are buzzing with excitement. Rumor has it that a leading AI company, most likely OpenAI, is planning to announce something groundbreaking in the coming weeks. This new advancement could introduce PhD-level super agents capable of handling highly complex human tasks. Exciting times ahead for AI. We've learned that Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, who famously called this the intelligence age back in September, is in Washington, D.C. this weekend for an important event. On January 30th, he's scheduled to hold a closed-door briefing with U.S. government officials. Now, this is fascinating because a closed-door briefing isn't open to the public or the media. It's essentially a private, highly confidential meeting. Government officials often hold these types of sessions when they need to discuss sensitive or classified information. Only invited participants are allowed to attend, and in this case, it means Sam Altman will be meeting privately with key officials. There won't be any public hearings or press conferences where reporters could ask questions or even listen in. What's especially intriguing here is the timing and context. Many people are speculating that OpenAI's technology is advancing so rapidly and profoundly that these briefings are necessary to prepare government officials for the societal changes that might be coming. This isn't unprecedented either. For example, when ChatGPT was about to launch, similar briefings were held to inform officials about its potential impact. Likewise, social media companies like Facebook have held such meetings in the past, focusing on issues like content moderation and election integrity. What makes this particular meeting stand out is the timing. There are swirling rumors about a major breakthrough at OpenAI. Combine that with the fact that this meeting involves high-ranking officials in Washington, and it's clear this isn't just business as usual. Whether this meeting confirms some of the hype or not, one thing is certain. Whatever is being discussed behind those closed doors is highly significant. What's really interesting is how Mark Zuckerberg and others have openly discussed AI replacing certain jobs, including mid-level software engineers. This year, Meta announced that they're working on AI that can essentially function as a mid-level engineer in a company, capable of writing code. Zuckerberg even talked about this during his interview with Joe Rogan.
In 2025, we at Meta, as well as the other companies that are basically working on this, are going to have an AI that can effectively be a sort of mid-level engineer that you have at your company that can write code. And once you have that, then in the beginning it'll be really expensive to run, and then you can get it to be more efficient. And then over time we'll get to the point where a lot of the code in our apps and including the AI that we generate is actually going to be built by AI engineers instead of people engineers.
What was really surprising is that the CEO of Salesforce actually said something quite similar when talking about software engineers.
Salesforce, we're seriously debating maybe we aren't going to hire anybody this year because we have seen such incredible productivity gains because of the agents that work side by side with our engineers and making them more productive. And we can all agree that software engineering has become a lot more productive in the last 2 years with these new models.
We're seeing something pretty incredible right now. AI systems are rapidly surpassing expectations. Sources from the US government and top AI companies have confirmed that in recent months, the leading companies in the field have been exceeding their projected goals for AI advancements. This seems to be true when you look at the speed at which AI has developed, especially with the new thinking models and paradigms. Recent research papers support this as well. AI has definitely been progressing faster than we anticipated. A big part of this acceleration comes from moving away from relying on human data and embracing synthetic data and neurosymbolic approaches, which mimic how humans learn, reason, and solve problems. For example, just last week, OpenAI released an economic blueprint, suggesting that with the right rules and infrastructure investments, AI could spark a new era of reindustrialization across the country. I just want to point out that with every AI announcement, it's important to separate the hype from the actual reality of these projects. One thing this article mentions is how AI investors often exaggerate even small advancements, making them seem like huge breakthroughs. This helps inflate valuations and secure more funding for their goals. This is actually quite true. Recently, OpenAI announced that they need more funding than originally anticipated. In a blog post on Friday, OpenAI shared their plan to adjust their corporate structure to attract more capital and raise funds. While AI is advancing rapidly, it's important to understand that if OpenAI doesn't remain transparent about its progress and continuously promote the potential of their software, they might lose investor confidence. Without the necessary funding, it could be difficult for the company to stay afloat. I think this situation is a bit of a balancing act. On one hand, OpenAI needs to generate hype around their product, which is understandable. On the other hand, securing investors is crucial for ensuring they have the resources needed to reach their ultimate goal of developing advanced AI. I've noticed something recently across the AI industry, especially with OpenAI employees. There's a mix of excitement and concern. According to sources, the next big leap in AI advancements is expected to be huge. Several staff members from OpenAI have been sharing with their friends that they're both excited and a little spooked by the rapid progress. As we mentioned in our column on Saturday, Jake Sullivan, the outgoing national security advisor at the White House, who has access to some of the country's most classified information, believes that the next few years will be crucial in determining whether these advancements lead to something groundbreaking or catastrophic. In this part of the article, we dive deeper into the concept of super agents. It paints a picture of a world where complex tasks aren't handled by humans, but instead are carried out with the precision, speed, and creativity you'd expect from someone with a PhD. We're talking about AI tools called super agents, designed to solve messy, multi-layered real-world problems that are tough for the human mind to organize and tackle. These super agents don't just follow a simple command, they pursue a specific goal. They can process vast amounts of information, analyze different options, and deliver solutions. This is quite different from the AI agents we're familiar with today. Right now, AI is still in its early stages, requiring a lot of support to complete tasks. But, knowing OpenAI's track record, especially with advancements in voice technology, real-time video, and vision, I believe they're well-positioned to bring super agents to life. I've personally used Google's Deep Research, which I think is powered by research agents that collect data from the web, and the results have been impressive. With this in mind, I'm confident that OpenAI is on track to achieve even more. Let's take a closer look at these super agents. Imagine this. You tell your agent, build me a new payment software, and it could design, test, and deliver a fully functioning product from scratch. Pretty impressive, right? Now, let's say you need some financial analysis for a potential investment. Your agent could sift through thousands of sources, evaluate risks, and compile insights much faster and more accurately than a team of humans could. And when it comes to organizing an off-site retreat, your agent could handle everything, from scheduling and travel arrangements to preparing handouts and even booking a private dinner room near the venue. So we're talking about 3 different scenarios that really show off the AI's ability to make decisions. It takes various pieces of information, puts them together, formulates a plan, and delivers results. If this is the kind of power these super agents will have, it's clear why it would make sense for companies like OP to be able to communicate with the government. They could tell them that within the next 18 to 24 months, the economy is going to undergo significant changes. And of course, the government will need to be ready for that shift. The article also touches on other perspectives and mentions how Brown tweeted about the overwhelming hype around AI on social media. While he acknowledges the reasons to stay optimistic about progress, he also points out that there are still plenty of unresolved research challenges. One of the biggest issues we face is the ongoing problem of hallucinations in AI. If this issue isn't resolved, using these AI systems on a large scale could lead to serious problems when it comes to deployment. If you enjoy this video, don't forget like and subscribe this channel for more updates. See you in next part.